Good morning, guys. MWUSA Season 5, Episode 13. It is Thursday, and it is a cold one today. Temperature outside, 13 degrees. Feels like temperature, 0 degrees right now. And, yeah, definitely a cold day. I'm still having this error that I think one of the sensors is blocked with ice, so it may not operate correctly. I tried to clean some of it and it didn't work, so I just watched a video, and next time I stop I have a better idea of where to clean. So actually looks like -1 right now. Feels like temperature, looks like up to 2 inches of snow falling today. Right now, light snow. I am already an hour into my trip, just had a lot of stuff going on and hadn't had a chance to start my episode. But today I believe I have one meeting. Let me just double check that. And other than that, things are looking pretty easy as far as work is concerned. Let's see, calendar. Yeah, I've got one. I guess I have, yeah, just one I have to worry about. The other one is optional. So should have a pretty wide open day. Yesterday, good day, but long day. Want to try to avoid those 10-hour, 12-hour, drives. So we're going to try to do a better job at that. Today we're hoping to get 2 sessions of blackjack in and a little bit of slot action in, and hopefully make some decent money today and keep on building. So far so good this year. Much better start than last year, and we'll see what happens. So that's what's going on right now. Well, we'll talk about other stuff later on. I'll be back. Alright guys, I am back and just leaving the gas station. Looks like I cleared up the sensor here. So in the grill of the car in the front, there are some sensors, and there was ice in there. There's still a lot of ice, but I got enough of it out that the sensors are clear now, and it's better for the car to stay in the lane and crash detection, all that, so that's all good. Got fuel for $2 a gallon, and we're continuing on here to our first casino. Side streets have 1 to 2 inches of snow, and the highway is wet. Kind of a nasty day. Light snow right now, not really much going on at the moment, but I'll be happy when I get somewhere safe. So I'll talk real quick about silver. Yesterday hit 93.50 for silver, and then last night crashed down to 88, 87, and then went back up to 91.50 this morning, and it's just been a back and forth, and that's going to happen when you have big moves like that. But right now it's doing okay. It's at 88. So we're hanging in there. As long as it stays that high, we're in good shape. Like I said, my options don't expire until June, so I got plenty of time. So with all the stuff going on in the world right now, all the turmoil and stuff, I see it still continuing to go up for a while. So I considered pulling some of it out. My kitchen is going to be installed in about 3 weeks, and I was going to pull some out to pay for that, but I'm like, why would I do that? It's just going to multiply in there. Let's leave it in there. So that's what I decided to do. So anyway, still a long way from our first casino, and I'll come back and update you soon. Alright guys, I'm going to attempt to do this. This elevator's been stuck all day. See if it works. Come on, man. Come on, there's only one working elevator, and the door's getting stuck today. Oh, gotta be kidding me. I don't think any other one will come. Nope, no other one will come because this one is stuck. Anyway, while we're waiting for it to maybe do something, here we go. Stay clear of the closing door. We'll go through our stuff here. Just finished up here, and I'm going up. You going up? I don't get it. You see the lights, it points up and you still want to get in. It's crazy. All right, finally got this. So anyway, what walked in there, started looking around and finding nothing and nothing. Actually, initially, I found a play right away. It was at 3 different levels on the same machine and played all 3 of them. All of them were excellent and ended up ahead $11 on it, which was really aggravating. And then ended up walking around some more, finding a few other things to play, and ended up ahead 267 on the slots. So 267, then went to play some blackjack, and blackjack was just opening up in a lot of the places, and I found the table, and I walk in, I walk to that area, and I see the pit boss, and I know that he's going to put me in the system, and I'm like, what else am I going to do? I got to be able to play. So I ended up playing anyway, and I wasn't there too long. Ended up leaving on a negative count. Had an okay conversation with the dealer, and from what I understand from a friend of mine, this dealer used to work somewhere else and was good for hole carding, so he might not be a bad dealer for me to get to know, and then maybe follow him around from table to table potentially. So now I'll keep an eye on this guy. I've never seen him before. I guess usually he does all the carnival games, and that's why I don't see him, because he does all those, and I usually don't look at that stuff, even though I should pay more attention to it. Anyway, I ended the blackjack session ahead $600, and then moved on, looked at slots again, took a ride up, a ride down, a ride back to even, back and forth, and hit for another 12 whole dollars on the slots, and then talked to a friend of mine for about 20-30 minutes, and just discussing possibilities, where we could go, games in the area, stuff like that, and really not much came out of that, but ended up finding another blackjack table to play, low limit blackjack, $15 a hand, and I played that one for a little while. Initially, when I came to the table, it was empty, and I'm like, okay, this will be good. So I sit down, and every spot but one was reserved. I'm like, okay, this seems reasonable. It's the beginning of a shoe, and every spot is reserved but one. So I sit on first base and start playing, and almost immediately this lady shows up, and she sits on third base, and she's playing 2 hands. I'm like, okay, well, this isn't going to last long. So play a little bit, up a little, down a little, and then a guy comes. They pull. So I guess this lady had reserved these spots, and then the other spots that were reserved expired. So I got they pulled up the marker, and I moved over, and this guy sat in first base. So now there's 3 of us, and the lady's playing 2 hands. The count goes negative. They're both playing side bets. I'm like, I'm not staying for this. It's not worth it. On a $15 table, how much money am I really going to make? What's my hourly going to be? So I ended up leaving. I was ahead $25. So overall, first session was 267 slots with 600 blackjack. Second session, $12 slots, $25 blackjack. And we're going to move on here. We're going to go to another spot and hopefully find some slots. Now, this place, I'm not allowed to play table games, but I haven't tried. So I may try today and see if they say anything to me. If they don't, I'll play again another time. But right now, I will probably not play blackjack. I might play, I don't know, some other game, some $5 minimum stupid game, whatever. Mississippi Stud or 3-card poker or something, just to see if they back me off. If they don't back me off, the next time we'll try the blackjack. So anyway, that's what's going on right now. You're all caught up, and I'll be back to update you soon. All right, guys, I am back. Well, at least I was able to get in that place. No problems. Walked in, looked around, played some slots. Not much going on. Weather is bad, so not a lot of people are out. Parking lots are empty. Just not a lot of people gambling right now. So, unfortunate, but, that's how it goes sometimes. I played 2, maybe 3 machines, and that was really just about it. There really wasn't much going on. but I ended my session ahead, $77. So plus another 77 puts us close to 1,000 for the day. And I'm thinking I've got a meeting in a couple hours. I'm thinking maybe we go get some food, start heading toward home. We pull over, we do our meeting, and then maybe tonight we go try to play some more slots closer to home and see what happens with that. Because at this point, there's no use staying here. There's more of us than there is customers, so it doesn't make any sense to just sit around doing nothing all day. So, yeah, for now, I'm going to let you go, grab some food, and I'll be back to update you. All right, guys, I am back and still driving. Hours later, nicer day now. It was getting kind of nasty there for a while. Right now it's 22 degrees, it's sunny, no breeze at all. I was just actually outside. I stopped at a rest area and no jacket, no nothing. It's not that bad out there at all. So when you have the sun out and no wind, 22 degrees is no big deal. Anyway, we are heading toward home, and then I'm not sure if I'll stop at home or go by home and continue on to another casino. If I stop at home, it'll be harder to get out later. So I may just go past home and go to the next stop, and I'll come back and update you. We can do some segments right now, though. What did you eat today, MW? Today I had chicken breast, like 5 pieces of chicken breast, nothing else with it. I had protein shake. I had electrolyte drink, and had some sunflower seeds. So pretty much a pretty solid day, good for my diet. Chicken breast was pretty good. I'd give it like a 9 or 10 probably a 9 on a scale of 2 through 8. So it's plain. You know, I prefer to have like some kind of salsa on it. My wife's salsa is the best salsa I've ever had. Other than that, there's a couple medium salsas on the market that I think are good. I don't mind spicy. In fact, I love spicy. I had that one chip challenge, remember? And I was way over 10 minutes before having anything to drink. So I don't mind spicy, but you know, a lot of these spicy things they taste like acid. They don't taste like spice. And a lot of the medium salsas taste better. So maybe in the future I'll bring some salsa with me if I'm going to have chicken. And what did you tip today, MW? I had 2 sessions. One medium length, kind of short actually, and the other one pretty short. And I ended up tipping $0. And what did you learn today, MW? I learned a little bit more about which people know who I am at the casino. And I know one guy used to call me by my fake name all the time. Now he's like, "How are you doing, sir?" instead of calling me by that name that he called me by for many, 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 many years. So that's all right, though. So, all right, let's continue on here, and I'll be back to update you soon. All right, guys, I am back and just leaving this casino, and it was okay. It's kind of a funny story. Generally, I'll swipe my card. This is the only place I use a card. I'll swipe my card, and sometimes you get a bonus or something like that. So I walk in, I'm looking around and not really finding anything to play. And I don't know if I was slightly up or slightly down, but it had only given me like $5 in free play. And this friend of mine that I saw, he's like, "You know, you can swipe your card today." I'm like, "Yeah, I normally do, but someone was standing there. I'll do it in a minute." And so I played some other things, and I was up like $155. I go swipe my card, and I have $30 in free play, which somehow became $35 when I went to the slot machine. I don't know. This is the second time something like this has happened that's weird like that. There might be some kind of a flaw in their system. But anyway, so then I've got nothing left to play. And there's $30 in free stuff. So I played a borderline play and ended down on the play. And now I'm only ahead $33 for the day. So now I'm upset. So I'm like, well, I guess this might be it. I'll just take one more look around. Went around, found one other play, and got lucky on it, actually, because after the play was over, I pushed it one more time, and it got back into position again, and then I pushed it one more time, and it hit what I hit, and I ended up leaving ahead $240, so like $239.93 or something, so plus 240 for that session. And now the sun is down and we are heading toward home. I'm thinking, if I do continue the podcast after 1,000, I may start doing a lot more mailbag episodes and have a lot of my casino travels be more of a sidebar, just depending on what I do. So we'll see, just thinking that stuff through. My son is thinking ahead, and he was looking at Costco's website and saw some cheap silver on there, but I told him that's, you see that price, but unless you're a customer, you don't see the actual price. And when I looked in there, it was a little bit higher than that, and it was sold out. So gold bars, silver bars on Costco are for members only, and they're often sold out, and they can't be returned. So for sure the gold, I'm sure the silver is that way too, but I've never bought silver from them. So overall, silver ended up good for the day. We're still at like $92.50. So only about $1 off its high. So I'm very happy about that. Hopefully next couple of days keep on improving. And I need to call the Amish people about the kitchen and get that scheduled and get that money ready for them. And this weekend we'll work on our trip to Europe. I've been contemplating whether or not I even want to go, because I have so much stuff going on here, but probably will do that. So anyway, yeah, that's what's going on. I mean, today was an okay day. Woke up this morning and it was freezing cold, and then I was going through extreme snow and bad roads, and then on the way back it was better, and then it was sunny and dry, and now the roads are clear. There's no snow anywhere where I am now, but where I was 3 hours ago was 3 or 4 inches of snow. So and this region also, there's certain roads in this area. It's like anything below this road is no snow, and anything above it is always a lot of snow for some reason. That's just the way it falls. But anyway, for now I'm going to let you go. If you have any questions or comments, my email is mwusa21@gmail.com, mwusa21@gmail.com. See you next time.